Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brina and today I'm going to be doing this cute Valentine's Day inspired look. I've got these little hearts here. It's a very blown out blush looking look. I don't know. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, keep on watching. As always, today I'm going to be starting by priming my face and I'm going to be using the Professional Hydrating Primer from Benefit, and I do already have my brows done. I do have a older brow routine. It is not actually my current brow routine, but you can check that out up here. And if you're interested in a updated brow tutorial, let me know in the comments and I will definitely do that. And just like all of the rest of the products that I will be using in today's video, the products I use for my brows are listed in the description box. And to prime my eyelids today, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base, and this is in the shade 0. And honestly, I have found that the best way to apply this stuff is to use my fingers. For some reason, if I use a brush or a beauty blender or a sponge or anything to blend it out, it like almost eats away at my eyeshadow, which is weird, yes. But for some reason, when I use my fingers, it just is fine. And also always sticking with a thin amount of this stuff because a little bit of it does go a very long ways. And I'm going to be using the Morphe and Lisa Frank palette today. And I'm first going to start by taking Elephant John. And this is on a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. And I'm going to start by applying this to mainly the brow bone. So do you have any big Valentine's Day plans? It is actually only supposed to be like 3 degrees here on Valentine's Day and snowing, so I'm pretty sure that we're just gonna hunker down in front of the TV and binge watch some Fear the Walking Dead. That is what we've been watching lately. We are almost caught up. It's only taken us like 5 months, but pretty excited. I had already watched all of the series before, and this is my husband's first time watching it, so I'm pretty excited to get caught back up and watch season 6 finally. Now I'm going to take Buzz on this Luxie 209 large shader brush, and I'm really just going to pack that into the crease. I really like these large shader brushes for a crease brush for really packing the shadows in there because it does a great job at that. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't use it for that. I also feel the need to apologize if you hear any, well, first of all, gunshots apparently, or any traffic noise or anything like that. Like I said, it's really cold here and it's been really cold all week. It's been snowing every single day here and I've been hearing a lot of sirens because there apparently are a lot of crashes on the interstate. Lots more traffic noise because there's less traffic, but the roads are wet, so it makes more noise. How nice for me. I just want to say I'm very happy. I am not in Nebraska this week because where I am from, the average median this week is about -4 degrees. Yeah, it's been ridiculously cold back home. I have not felt cold like that since I lived in North Dakota in the winter. That was not fun. I do not suggest, especially when you live in a camper. Yeah, that's a whole thing. If you'd like to hear more about that story, let me know in the comments and I can make a whole video where I talk about my experience living in North Dakota in a camper in the winter. Yeah, so as I'm sure you've noticed, I'm just going in to the crease really with this, and I'm smoking out the outside, also adding it to a little bit of my lid, and then I'm using the same brush that I applied the pink with to smoke that out. And then for my lid, I'm thinking Marky on this Lavish Eye Shading brush, and I'm not going to cut the crease or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that directly onto my lid. And then I'm going back in with that shading brush just to blend the outer edge of those two together. And I'm also using this to kind of add a little bit more of a pop of color to that, just that way it doesn't look so out of place. And my favorite thing to do when applying any lid color, if I cut the crease or not, I just like to kind of really sweep it into the crease right there. I just feel like that helps make it pop more where it's supposed to go, you know? And then if I need to, I can go back in and blend it into that shade that's right there, but I think it looks pretty good like this. So I'm just gonna blend this together a little bit more, and then I'm gonna call it good on the eyes for now. For foundation today, I'm wearing the NYX Born to Glow foundation in the shade Porcelain, and I have really been loving this foundation lately. I just got it a couple weeks ago, and I really have basically been just using that ever since I got it. I just made the switch from a matte foundation to a glowy dewy foundation, which has been interesting, and I think this is like a really good in between. It says it's glowy and stuff, which kind of always made me not want to buy it before, but I would say it's more of a natural finish with a little bit of a more full coverage feel than like a regular dewy glowy foundation. Fun fact, I actually just had to re-pierce that ear. Yeah, that one just decided to close up on me a couple months ago, so I just shoved a needle back through it. It was still open on the front, but the back apparently closed up on me. Also, if you're not new to my channel, then you're probably thinking, hey, today is Saturday, so that means it should be Didn't Make Up the Mystery Saturday, but actually I kind of think I might take a break from that. I really like doing that series, but it's just very time consuming. First of all, I think I underestimated how much it would take out of me. I pretty much have time for nothing else throughout the week. I literally get none of my real work done, so that's not fun. And yeah, I need to actually make money, so I think I'm gonna have to take a step back from that for a little while. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe keep it up like once a month, if that's something you guys would be interested in. I'm not really sure, so be sure to let me know in the comments if you would like for me to keep doing my Saturday series at least once a month. Maybe in the future I can start doing it more frequently again. I'm not really sure, we'll see. I have really missed doing these kinds of videos where I just, you know, sit down and talk and do my makeup. I mean, obviously that's what my Saturday series is, but you know, I'm talking about true crime or, you know, whatever the topic happens to be that week, so it's just different. I have to spend time researching it. I really need your opinions on that, so please let me know in the comments. And for concealer, I'm also going to be using the NYX Born to Glow. This is in the shade Pale. I don't really like this little applicator thing that comes with it, just because I feel like this thing soaks up so much more product. I've been using the concealer less time than the foundation, and I've already gone through like half of this thing. I mean, obviously it's way smaller than the foundation, but I use way less of it, so I don't know, not the biggest fan of it. I do like the concealer, the formula and stuff, it's just I don't like the applicator, so I'm not really sure I'm gonna repurchase it. Using the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder in the shade Oat to set my face. And then for my under eyes, I just basically take whatever is left on the brush and then just stamp it under there. Otherwise my eyes get too cakey and crease up really bad. And for contour, I'm going to be using the Tarte Pro Glow palette. Now for blush, I'm going to be using this other Tarte Pro Glow palette, which unfortunately was a BoxyCharm exclusive, so you cannot purchase it. And I also tried to look for these shades to link them for you guys, but I wasn't able to find them either, which is pretty disappointing for me because I really love this highlight. Honestly, it is my all-time favorite highlight, but whatever. So I'm going to be using this palette to highlight today, and I just realized I got ahead of myself, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blush palette for my blush. I'm going to take these two shades, stuff them together like that, and I'm going to go really heavy with the blush, blending it into that eyeshadow, and I also blend it into my contour. Not done with the side, just had way too much on my brush for that side. What I'm gonna do real quick is go back in and finish my eyes, just that way I have something to blend the blush into a little bit better. And for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna go back into Elephant John using that same brush I started with as well, and I'm just gonna buff that into the lower lash line, and I'm gonna keep it about right here. I'm gonna stop with it. I'm not really gonna go past that point. Blend it into the eyeshadow out here. Same thing on the other eye. Now back to the blush. Gonna keep building up on that. And last but not least, I'm going to take a little bit of just this blush and pop that on the tip of my nose. And then like I said, for highlight, I'm going to go into headliner. It's like a really nice pinky gold highlight, so it's definitely going to help pull this look together. I've really been loving these heavy blush looks lately where I tie it into my eyeshadow. So if you would like to see more tutorials like this, let me know that as well in the comments. And then taking a more precise brush back into that highlighter to highlight my inner corners, my nose, and the Cupid's bow. Okay, now for the fun part, I'm going to add black hearts around my eyes using this Ico London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black. Okay, this liner is not cutting it. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Long Lasting Gel Liner. For lips, I'm starting with the Italia Deluxe Rich Red Lip Liner from Amazon and the Half Caked 82 Bordeaux lipstick. Now it's time for lashes, and I'm going to be wearing the Ardell Wispies in the style 113 today. Here is the finished look. I also decided to add the NYX Sprinkletown Duo Chrome Lip Gloss on top of the lipstick. And I finished everything off with the iconic London Prep Set and Glow. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, so I thought that would add a cute little extra thing for Valentine's Day. And here is the finished look. I've got my extensions in. I took the time to curl my hair today. I'm feeling super cute. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on my Didn't Make Up the Mystery series, if you would like me to continue it or what you think about that. Also, let me know if you would like to see more of these dramatic blush looks. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!